Good evening. Concordia Lutheran High School is dealing with the deaths of 2 students just 8 days apart.
Any sort of loss is difficult, but how does a school deal with multiple tragedies so close together? As News Channel 15's Sara Wagner explains, counselors have been on hand since last Monday to help students through the grieving process. Sarah?
Lutheran Social Services is providing what it calls psychological first aid to Concordia staff and students. School leaders tell us many have taken advantage of the support, something they say is crucial during this devastating time. With a student body of around 775, Concordia considers itself a small and tight-knit community. When that population suddenly dropped by 2, the loss was felt by everyone in the Concordia family.
This would probably be the largest magnitude that I've seen.
Laura Hoffman is one of the dozen or so counselors serving Concordia right now. While grieving can be incredibly difficult, she says it's necessary to give students the tools and support to do so.
It's incredibly important to acknowledge the loss. It's important to acknowledge the life, the gift of that life, and the contribution. And it's important that we get to do that together.
The deaths of junior Alana Allison and sophomore Joquan Ligon are also leaving many students full of questions.
There's the instant replay of the last interaction that the teen may have experienced with their friend. It's the what ifs, just feeling guilty or feeling like they should have done something different. And while that's a normal response, we've encouraged them that they couldn't have known, that's not their responsibility.
Hoffman says it's critical to remember everyone grieves differently.
Sometimes we have grief bursts, outpouring of obvious grief, and other times we are laughing and happy and we can have moments of joy, and all that's okay. It doesn't mean that we're dishonoring our friends.
Hoffman also encourages parents to be there for their children, even if they seem distant or disinterested.
Our teens or our children might not be ready to talk, but it's important that they know that we're there for them.
Lutheran Social Services also recommends utilizing local resources like 211 and Aaron's House for grieving children. You'll find links to those on this story on WANE.com. Sara Wagner, News Channel 15.